Ta-da! Hey everyone, BrickManiac81 here, back with another video. Today we're doing a review of my UCS B-Wing. So, this set, full disclosure, it's not a official LEGO set. I bricklinked all the parts to this set, starting back in February 2021. But everything is it's all Lego parts. The only thing that's not did not come from Lego is the sticker sheet. Managed to find a really nice aftermarket sticker sheet from a company called Zach Perry. They got an eBay store. They're from Australia, I believe, and actually looks really good. Really loving the model. But what I'm going to do now, we're going to jump to some footage. Did time lapse of the build, and we'll jump into that, and I will go into more in depth into the model. So this set was originally released in 2012 for a retail price of $250 Canadian. Nowadays in Bricklink, you're looking at used between $450 and $500. And new in box, you're looking at 600 plus. So it lended itself quite well to bricklinking the parts. Gathered all the parts fairly quickly. I did 9 different orders between the 10th of March and the 2nd of April. So I gathered them quite quickly. Did all the building over live streams, either my own or my good friend All Bricks Count streams. Build time took me about 12 hours. Probably could have shortened it up a bit. Needed to be a little more organized. Just so many parts in this build. I had them spread all over my bedside next to me, and it just took that much more time. Up and down and back, looking for parts. Just, yeah, it would have been a lot easier if it had been bagged in separate bags. All right, so now I'm going to give you guys a little more of a close-up view of the build. So what I'll try and do is give you a 360-degree view of it. So let's do this. So probably one of my favorite parts building was the cockpit. The cockpit, and I'd say the engine fuselage area. Mind you, the connection of the cockpit to the engine was probably one of the more finicky things to put together. Had to just kind of hold your tongue just right to get the connection made. That huge wing. And probably my least favorite part of the whole build was probably the stand. Just not crazy about how the ship sits on the stand. It's kind of wobbly. But other than that, you know, this thing overall is a behemoth and a really great build. Now, another thing I wanted to point out to you guys, only ended up having to make one color swap or of one part in the whole build, and you can see it right in front of you. It's right here. That piece should be this color. It should be the dark bluish gray. That piece is very rare. It's only used in 2 LEGO Star Wars sets. That piece on Bricklink will run you on average about $30 to $40 per piece, and there's 4 of them used. So the one here, the one same spot on the underside of the ship, as well as in here. Now you can't even see it, but there's one there and one down here. So in the engine there, I just swapped it out to a black one, which is very common and cheap. And then I decided to go with the light bluish gray on the wing. Really blends in well with the rest of the wing. And unless you're looking for it, you would know it. One other thing I wanted to show you guys is a little hack that I had to do. Now, this piece here, if I can point to it, so this here had a serious spread. It was flexing apart. So what I did was took a half Technic pin, and you can kind of see it in there. I had to trim it a little bit to make it fit, and then just wrapped it in a little tape that it would stay in and hold on one side. But when I pressed it together, it just brought that together just enough that it looks good now. Like I said beforehand, it looked awful, so I'd do it on both sides. But yeah, fixed that issue. So I spoke to you guys earlier about getting the sticker sheet from an aftermarket. So I just wanted to give you a little more of a close-up view, just to see the quality. Definitely looks good enough for my taste. I don't see anything wrong with it, but yeah, just wanted to give you a little more of a close-up view. So guys, that about wraps it up for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think of the build. If you own the build, it'd be great to hear your thoughts on everything. And we'll be back in a future video. There'll be more live stream building, and really appreciate everyone's support. They've been everything you guys been doing has been great, and it just makes this hobby that much more enjoyable. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and we'll be back real soon in a new video. Later.